break down stuff. It would be somebody have a problem and you would break it down very into it.
Check your nuts.
Check your damn nuts. That's it. That's when I first saw. I said, "Oh shit!" Then I looked up, and you was Jesus.
Thank you, D-Lai.
This man, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. God damn it, they thought we weren't going to come back for another round, another episode of the D-Lai Show. And I have the one and only, God damn it, Slink Johnson, a.k.a. Black Jesus, a.k.a. Smooth with the Words, a.k.a. One Dope Pontificator.
Hey, man.
That's what you are. That's what you are. Brother, how you doing?
I'm absolutely outstanding, man. Having an amazing day. Thank you for having me here, D-Lai.
Yeah, how's your drink?
Oh, man, it's stiff. You know what I'm saying?
If you got a drink at home, ladies and gentlemen, I implore you to raise it high, goddammit. We are doing this, and while you raising it high, take that other hand and hit that goddamn subscribe button and notifications. Turn them on. Turn all that on. Like it, subscribe, hit the notification button. And here's to you, ladies and gentlemen. They thought we wasn't going to come back. They thought that me and Joey wasn't going to team back up. Joey!
They thought that?
They did.
D-Lai, they didn't think that, did they?
They probably didn't. But I like to just make myself feel like, hey, man, let me show y'all. God damn it, we ain't going nowhere.
Sometimes a nigga need to feel counted out for that little motivation. Sometimes a nigga like, oh, these niggas hating on me. Niggas need a little of that.
Joey, how you feeling, good brother?
I'm feeling a little like telling them about the gun line, boss.
There's clearly...
I saw one, I didn't want to mention it.
There's clearly a line, and there's guns surrounding it. We call it the gun line. Hey, bro, Joey, let me be real with you for a moment, just for a moment. I miss you, nigga.
I told you, my nigga. I text you. I miss you all home.
I miss this nigga because, like, people don't even know that he even exists. They just hear his voice. They ain't never seen this nigga neck on nothing. They just hear his voice.
So, pardon me if I'm telling my age, he kind of like the boss on Charlie's Angels. Like, you never see him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that. That's exactly who he is.
Okay,
yeah.
but we know what he look like.
We know exactly what he. You know how much ass that he can't get? He got so much ass that he can't get because they don't even know if he real or not.
Hey, but you know, I get that runoff ass for you. I get that runoff and residual.
Let me be honest with you because we straight talking. You done pimped before.
You know, I can't get up here and tell a lie. You know what I'm saying?
I'm stabbing in the dark, but I feel like we have not discussed this. I do not have any history of this. In my spirit, I felt like women have touched your hand with money before.
Well, you know, I can't say I can't. I'm not here to deny nor to deny or to accept those claims. Okay. However, I will say I've lived an amazing life thus far. I've done some amazing things, and I will say, I respect the game a lot. I respect the pimping a lot. So no, I'm not a pimp. However, I am a slap, something like a pimp. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm just a few more semesters away from my accreditation, and then I'll be on.
Something like pimp. He's a slap. Let me tell you something. I think that's amazing. I knew a pimp in Vegas. His name was Pleasure. Nigga name was Pleasure. And he wore his hair like it was a conch. It was like nobody, that's another thing. Pimps wear hairstyles that don't nobody else wear. This nigga had like a conch. Remember Big Red on the 500?
Absolutely.
That's what he had.
Congoline.
It was whipped though. His shit was
shiny at the right.
Shiny. And like if he turned, his shit would shimmer. It would just, this nigga had shimmer. I said, God damn. And I met him through another dude. I believe he was a pimp too. His name was Galaxy Glenn.
Oh yeah, that's a pimp.
That's
a pimp. That's a pimp.
The name, I never know the nigga real name. All we knew was Galaxy. Last name Glenn. And he introduced me. He said, yeah, that's my partner, Pleasure. And I was like, hey, how you know I'm D-Lai? I said, what's your name? He said, I'm Pleasure, young brother. And the nigga shook my hand and he said, ain't worked a day in my life. What's up, good people? Hey, listen, I'm not trying to interrupt the flow, But I got to stop y'all, and we'll get right back to the money right after this. I don't know if y'all know this, but the boy's got his own merch. And when I say the boy's got his own merch, he's got his own merch. Take it in. Yes, right. We got to take it in hats. We got to come get this nigga hoodies. If you can go over to ItsDLai.com and get all the merch that you see behind me, you can have it. That's right, people. I want to thank you guys for liking and subscribing. And make sure you go over to Patreon for the exclusive, uncut, unhinged material. Only for y'all on Patreon. Thank y'all. Get back to the money. Nigga hands was soft like cotton. That niggas ain't worked a day.
And supple.
It was supple. He had supple knuckles. He had supple knuckles.
Supple knuckles.
Knuckles. And I said, why they call you Pleasure? And this nigga, he took he shimmied back, like he took right here with it. And he said, young brother, what's life without pleasure? God damn, this nigga's amazing.
This nigga's profound.
This nigga's amazing. You chose that as your name?
I love that. Because at first I had a little reservation about calling the nigga Pleasure, but when you put it that way,
you got to have that. You got to have that.
You gotta have it.
Now you done been around him. You clearly done been around him.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I can feel it on you. I can feel it. Like you ain't never want to just ask a woman for some money.
I mean, you know what?
I have. If it makes you feel comfortable, I have asked.
I mean, yeah, I've asked as well. You know what I'm saying? However, you know, sometimes, you know, they're not always ready to receive that type of greatness. You know what I'm saying? They call it greatness. Because when you ask a woman for some money, it's actually a call of greatness. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you stand up and rise to the occasion, baby. I want to see as you as really as great as I believe you is, baby. I want to see if you really that queen that can run my team and make my dreams be something real. You dig? That's what I want to see. So, you know what I'm talking about? When I see you relinquish a few of them ducats, you know what I'm talking about? And trust me with your hard-earned scratch, you know what I'm talking about, and really, really, really come through for me like a champ, that make me feel like you somebody that deserve to be honored, respected, and taken care of, baby. Let me be your manager.
God, hey man, let me tell you how motivational it is. Hey baby, give me that it's $4 on the dress. Go give me that money off the dresser so I can get this nigga, because I'm motivated. Yeah. Nigga, I am motivated to do something. Ladies, if that don't put a pep in your goddamn step, I don't know what's wrong with your feet.
Hey man, ain't nothing like empowering a brother. Ain't nothing like, you know, when you see DLai with a couple dollars in his hand that come from your hand, that's empowering that man to be the king that he's supposed to be, to lead you. To lead you. Every woman want to be led and secure with a king. And why not do something like empower your man and make him that king that you want him to be, baby? Everybody want a boss.
Wow. Now, let me tell you something. And we ain't making this episode a pimp episode, but I'm going to just tell you this quick story about Pleasure. Pleasure was cold. He had like 4 women that I seen. Now, he probably had more there, but I seen, because I work in the casino. I'm a blackjack dealer, so I see all of them. I got to see y'all. I'm a dealer. I work at the Win. I got every hoe that comes through has to see me.
I love it.
My table's right on the corner, so it's right in the mix of everything. It's right in the mix of everything. So from time to time, Pleasure would come in there and like very classy. Nigga classy.
Absolutely.
Every goddamn finger ringed up. Nigga got motherfucking thumb. All is here. Everything. He ain't got brass knuckles. All this nigga. That's all.
Championship rings.
Championship
rings, man.
And he would go to the bar, bro, and he would sit at the bar, man, and just be so classy. It just be classy. The nigga was classy. And I admired that. So I don't see him for a while, and I don't see none of his girls for a while. So finally I run into him. I think I'm at Encore at a club, and I run into him, and I said, oh, shit, Pleasure, nigga, where you been? He said, oh, you know, just sliding. Just sliding. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. I said, what's the deal, bro? He said, I like you, young brother. And I like that you take an interest in my life. He said, and if you must know, I had a set of twins, brother. I had a set of twins. So I'm slowing down a little bit. It was one of my girls, so I'm slowing down a little bit. So I said, cool. So we rocking. Like I would, I got his number. I would every now and then I go over to his crib. He's cool and he got a crib. When you walk in his crib, you be like, how much labor does he do?
None. He told you he never worked a day in his life.
None. But it's just a house full of opulence. It's just beautiful.
Opulent. I love that word, man. Opulence. Because opulence is a different level of class, man. When some shit is opulent, nigga.
That's another level.
Shout out to Pleasure, man. Congratulations on them twins, Pimp.
So this brother was sitting down one day, and we're watching a game. He got this nice big ass plush ass couch. We're sitting this motherfucker watching the game, and I keep hearing the lawnmower going on back. You know, the lawnmower's going in the backyard. I'm like, okay, they've been cutting for a long time. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know, can I get something to drink? His kitchen is like when you go to the kitchen, you can see the backyard. I go to the backyard. This nigga wife / worker is cutting the goddamn grass. It's hot. We in Vegas. Joey, it's 110. This woman is out there cutting the grass.
This motherfucking black queen, nigga.
Cutting the grass.
Motherfucking black queen, nigga.
Meanwhile, he just finished getting his goddamn toes pedicured. He in the cool air. She cutting with a towel around. She just had babies. I said, that's cold. I don't want to get into that.
That's strength. That's strength. He got a strong black woman right there.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
She's a champ.
She's definitely a champ.
That's why she gets rewarded. That's why she get to live with pleasure.
With pleasure. I said, he could see the look on my face. He could see that I'm kind of like taken back by that. I don't really understand, but I'm going with it. And he said, you don't get it, do you? I said, not really. I'm going to come real with you. I don't get it. I don't really get it. You know what I mean? She just had a baby. You know what I mean? She had two of them come up out her body. And he said, yeah, she sure did. He said that the bitch could push a stroller, she could push a lawnmower.
Where the kids was at? Was he there? Was he in the house with the kids on?
No, the nanny was with him.
Is the nanny work for him too?
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
And the nanny I use lightly because she's a worker too. I said, God damn.
Look, man, to each his own, man. You know what I'm saying? People like to down people in their life, man, but you got to understand, man, everybody in every walk of life, man, is one of these moving parts that make up what we call humanity. You got to understand it's a place for everything, place for everybody, but it ain't for everything or everybody. You got to understand that you ain't got to like that, baby. It's cool though. Do your best to try to make sure that your loved one don't live that kind of life. If you got that kind of influence over them right now, you do your best to make sure of that. But don't worry about nobody else and the way they doing their shit. That's why a lot of you bitches out here lonely right now. You know what I'm talking about? You sharing a nigga and you know you sharing a nigga, but you don't want to come to the motherfucking fact and realization that you sharing a nigga. Baby, it is what it is. If you come up on a king, baby, you got to understand. King gonna come with a whole lot of moving parts, baby. That don't make you no less important than the rest of the moving parts, but it's just a lot of moving parts, baby. You'll never play second fiddle. You're a different instrument, baby. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
If you can go on that dresser, I think it's a 10 on that dresser. Go get that $10 bill off there. Somebody got to give this man some extra money. God damn. Let me tell you something. Like, I hear you speak, then I hear in that same tone, I hear what I hear preachers saying.
Like go hand in hand.
I hear it. I
go hand in hand
to that, and it is the same, it has the same ring to it.
It go hand in hand.
Man, listen.
That's why a lot of pimps, you see the correlation between the pimping and gospel. A lot of them turn into preachers and things of that nature.
Yeah, they do. I found out something about you recently that I didn't really know. And I ain't never met nobody like this. You didn't deliver the whole baby before.
Yeah, man. It was a trill situation, D-Lay. Oh, man. Yeah, man, I could say I've lived an interesting life thus far, man. I've had a lot of experiences. Not all of them, but I had a lot, and some very interesting things. Again, yes, I did deliver, baby. I delivered my niece Lisa, April 13th, 1997. It was the night that Sweet Pea got robbed from Oscar De La Hoya. Sweet Pea won that fight, but they gave it to De La Hoya. Gotcha. I was hanging with my guys. We was out chilling. I'm drinking that drink, fucking around with the homies and shit, and I knew I was on some other shit later. So I had left them. I'm like, okay, I'm finna leave y'all niggas. I'm finna go get home and get dressed and get on some other shit. I stopped by the liquor store on the way home and grabbed me a bottle of their booms because, you know, I'm a lightweight. Yeah, they're booms.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, goddamn K.
I'm a lightweight, you know what I'm talking about? I had their booms, so you know what I'm saying? I grabbed that motherfucking nice tall bottle for a very economic $2, you know what I'm saying? Very economic $2. I put that motherfucker in my bag, took it home, put it on, you know, took it to the refrigerator because that motherfucker's gonna be, we had a good refrigerator at that time. It was gonna be nice and frosty, you know what I'm talking about? Real right for the occasion. So, you know, I was kind of tired from my earlier excursion and hanging out with the homies. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, so I'm finna go lay down. When I get up and take a shower, you know, wake myself up and get on my mission. You know what I'm saying? So I go lay down and take, you know, to go take a nap or whatever. And I was awakened shortly by my mother, who was knocking on my room door frantically, waking me up, telling me it's time, it's time. You know, my sister was pregnant. And she like, it's time, Louise about to have a baby. And, you know, my sister's developmentally disabled. So, you know, she not the best communicator all the time, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was crazy. My mom was going crazy. She running around the house trying to figure out what to do, like, oh, what to do next. You know, she's panicking. My sister standing on the, you know, she's standing up with one foot on the couch. She's like, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just everything's tripping out. And I just wake up out of my sleep to this. Right. So, you know, at that time, I just like, hey, yo, fucking mama, chill out, wait, you know, and then, no, I heard my sister's water break. I heard that shit. If you ever been around anybody who's been pregnant and at that time, you can hear that shit. I heard the water break, bro. Like, yo, when I heard that motherfucking water break, I said, Mom, chill out, Louise, lay down.
What it sound like?
That shit, whoosh, like water, like a balloon, and not like a balloon, but just the sound of just, you know, water being released, nigga. You got a fucking scoop and just open it up and water goes, whoosh, water. Right. You can hear that shit, man. And I told my sister to lay on the couch, man. I'm on the phone with the paramedics, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm telling them, like, yo, here we are. My sister's about to go into labor right now. She having a baby, man. We need some paramedics going on. And, you know, again, the water was breaking. And it was a blur, man, but I'm talking to the paramedic and shit, and the paramedic tell me, yo, just, you know, keep her breathing or whatever, or tell her to breathe. And I'm like, yo, this baby coming out. You know what I'm saying? And I tore my sister's pants leg. That's one thing I'm really thankful for. I didn't have to see my sister's cat.
That's what I was thinking about the whole time. I was like, I got a sister. I don't want to see
I did not want to see that little funk box. I did not want to see that little thing. But she had on some pants. You remember back in the 90s, the girls used to wear the stretch pants with the little stirrup things on the bottom. Right. So she had on some of them, and I like tore the little stirrup off and tore her pants leg up to, you know, about her knee. Right. Man, I swear to God, man, my niece slid down that girl leg, out the pants leg, and man, nigga, I had her in my motherfucking arms. I'm telling the paramedics, yo, I got the baby, the cord broke.
I got the baby.
This shit, and she like,
I got the baby.
Lisa wasn't breathing. Lisa, my niece, she wasn't breathing at that time, and I'm talking to the paramedics like, what to do? You know, and they were telling me, you know, give her CPR or whatever, throwing her up. I think I turned her upside down or something and rubbed on the chest and turned her, you know, started patting her back, and she, you know, kicked in gear. The blue started fading. She started turning regular. They said, tie the umbilical cord up. I took a,
They coaching you through this shit.
They coaching me. They walked me through it. So I took a shoestring, tied her umbilical cord up, and wrapped her in a dirty green towel. And by the time the motherfucking paramedics came, I'm standing there, you know what I'm saying, ready to light my blunt with a baby in my arm and a dirty green towel. Like, yo, the job is done. And I had to go down there to the county registrar because shit was crazy because she wasn't born in the hospital. So I just basically had to go declare, like, this is what went down. Right. She was born at home.
So what's on her birth certificate? Born where?
I'm not sure. I haven't dealt with it since then, but I'm sure it probably say some home shit. But yeah,
we need that birth certificate.
Yeah, we'll get it. I'll get it for you.
We got to figure because they can't be making up shit.
No, they can't.
Like, the baby, in the living room.
In the living room. And
in the living room.
On 49th, we stayed on 49th and Broadway at that time. So yeah, on 49th Street, right there, man, upstairs. Motherfucking, that shit was crazy, man.
Are you born and raised in L.A.?
No, I was born in Arkansas, D-Lai.
Get the hell out of here.
Fucking right, man. Raw saw, nigga.
Born in Arkansas.
Yep, I was born in a small town called Dumas, Arkansas. I was raised there till I was 10 years old.
Okay.
Then I moved to LA, so I've been here that long. So you know what I'm saying. I came at that right time before that cutoff. See, you come to LA, you know what I'm saying. It's a certain age that you can come at and still be considered an LA nigga. You know what I'm saying. So I came at that right time. You can't come at like 19 years old talking about no nigga. You're from motherfucking Idaho.
Right.
But you know, again, I came and assimilated nicely, I think, and you know what I'm saying, LA is home. However, you know, I always hold a spot in my heart for Dumas, man, for Arkansas, man. You know, again, I like to.
That sound country as hell.
Man, it is.
Dumas, Arkansas, population.
It was last time I was there.
56.
Yes, 59.
Population 59.
But you know, definitely a whole lot of love and great people, man. You know what I'm saying? I go back. My father still lives there, so that's what keep my connection.
Wait, how old were you when you moved here?
10.
Cause you don't sound nothing like Dumas. Like, cause Dumas is country,
That's
and it's all LA. Your
Yeah.
shit is all LA. Oh, homie.
Yeah. You know,
Car, homie. Yeah.
Cause I've been here since then. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, when you're a kid, it's easier to assimilate. You know what I'm saying? When when you older, you know, you can get it, you can catch the groove. But, you know, you still going to retain some of that shit, you know what I'm saying? But, again, I'm glad I kept my connection with Arkansas. Matter of fact, I'm in Arkansas for Labor Day at the Nut House Comedy Club.
You gotta let them know.
Yes, Nut House in Little Rock, nigga, I'm coming. Arkansas, nigga, come to smoke y'all weed. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want none of y'all bitches. All the bitches I went to school with is shaped like Donkey Kong barrels. I don't want to fuck with none of you bitches. I'm cool. Just give me the weed in that bag and I can go home, but you bitches can cook for me.
You heard what he said. That's what that man said. He's going to be at Nuts. To let you know how country that is. You know where you at, goddamn. You in Nuts.
Yeah.
Don't be expecting nothing. Don't be expecting no fancy shit. Somebody may or may not deliver your drink. You know, you may have to go behind the bar and pour your own shit and leave the money back there.
No, they gonna say you didn't bring your own, nigga.
You always bring your own shit. BYOS. Bring your own shit.
Absolutely, nigga, you know.
Listen, I grew up in the country, so I'm familiar with it. I know about little small country towns. The country, bro, they don't get shit. People don't understand little country towns and country people. Country people don't see a whole lot of shit.
They don't, man. But you know, one thing I love about coming up in the country as I did is, you know, I think is a certain sensibility country people have that, you know, people in metropolitan areas, you know, kind of suck at. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain sensibility, a certain sense of humility, a certain, you know, consideration for people that you have. You know, them niggas in the country still reckless and savage as motherfuckers.
Make no mistake about it.
Oh, they reckless and savage. However, they still got a little, you know what I'm saying? It's just different, man. You know what I'm saying? So I like to say I got the country sensibility with the West Coast swagger. You dig? Come through and, you know, cook you something good, might make you a pot roast or something real quick, you know what I'm saying, and then teach you how to cook some dope. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn!
Simple as that, you know?
Let me tell you something. That's a hell of a man. He's a Renaissance man.
I want to teach you how to do some shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Who else teaches you how to cook dope? Nobody. Slink. Who's even offering it? Nobody.
I mean, that's a good skill to have in case a stock market ever crashed. You know how to do that.
Right.
You can always cook you some dope, baby. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, and that's the thing. You don't have to sell your body. You don't have to do that. It's different things you can do. You know what I'm saying? You can work a legitimate job. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you want to see a king further his dream and further his empire with the proceeds of said legitimate job, you know what I'm saying?
Sounds like you just asked that woman for some money. That's what it sounds like. You just asked that woman for some money. That's what he just asked her. Here's the deal. You didn't even hear him ask you. You didn't hear him ask you, but you just feel like you should give him something.
I'm saying.
But he absolutely asked you.
I mean, if you believe in me, you should show it with me. You should show it to me with your purse.
Okay, let me ask you a question. We just talking. That's all we do. We just talking. What's the most money? I mean, we just talking. This is a conversation. If you were just guesstimating, what's the most money you think that you've ever received from a lady?
Now, I ain't never pimped a day in my life.
No, that's not what we're talking. See, that's not
I've
what we're
never
doing, ladies and
pimped a
gentlemen.
day in my life,
That is
man.
not what we-
I've
this
never.
is
I'm
not
not.
that.
I'm not a pimp.
Whoever did something did it from the bottom of their heart, and it was a God-given blessing into this man's account.
Now,
take your time.
I mean, I do recall one time, somebody felt in their heart.
In their heart.
They
In their
felt
heart.
in their heart.
Right, right.
A friend of mine woke up one morning and they felt in their heart that they, the Lord led them to, to my phone. And you know what I'm saying? And, again, they loved me down for $4,000.
Just out of the blue, $4,000?
I mean, I don't know. She must have felt it. The Lord put it on her spirit.
But I got to ask this, because this sounds transactional. That sound like you dropped off some dick and then it was like a late payment for the dick? Or was it like, hey, out of the blue, it's $4,000? Because I need to ask, like, at what time frame you had sex with this woman?
No, not at all.
That is strictly God.
See, what happened, that's neither here nor there. See, what it was happening is this, man.
There, it's always
what
segues to some bullshit.
Nah, that's neither here nor there. What's happening is this. Sometimes when you demonstrate a solid and consistent.
Okay, now you're making sense. I got you. I'm tracking.
When you demonstrate a solid and consistent tendency to be a real friend and offer great sound advice,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and be a listening ear in times of turmoil for some people. Because sometimes people are always dealing with some tumultuous situations in which they need that outlet, to express their disdain with said situation. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes, and I've been that. For that person, I've been that. They, they deem me worthy of seeing me with a few of their shillings, with a few of the proceeds that they have earned, what they sweat and they love and that they earn and they want to share that with me, and I thank them for that.
And you know what?
Thank you.
If there's any ladies out there that it finds it in your heart to give, and we're not even gonna put a number out there because I don't want to lowball myself.
I'm saying if you love a black man, right now with this social media age, with all these digital transactions going on, the best, easiest way to do it is to just sock it to his pocket. Like, see that man right. Like, ItsDLai needs shit. These cameras, these lights, that's not cheap. They cost, like this stuff right here. Dude is trying to deliver an important message to the people. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to share his love with the people.
And his bartender. And I have a bartender. Right,
and he has a bartender who is indeed a very, very hardworking individual who, has to be compensated.
Yeah, but she might get fired. Let's just be open and transparent for a second, because she has been totally. Joey, I'm gonna have to be honest. The bartender has been slipping. The bartender has really been slacking on the job. It's nothing as you can see. Let me tell you something. I asked the bartender for a drink one night. Do you understand? The bartender had kicked back. She had started a movie. I think it was an episode of the Cosby Show. It was a whole it was a rerun. She was, if you watch reruns of the Cosby Show, it means you're gonna be there for a while.
Yes, absolutely. I love that show.
She's on the clock. God damn it, bartender, just bring the shit in, bartender. God damn. Look at this shit. Wow. See, this is the reason why we're gonna have to get up out of here. Yeah. She got an HPV. Yeah. That is.
'Cause I don't need that much. Let me see.
Yeah, that's a lot of alcohol.
I don't need that much.
I'm trying to run an operation right now, ladies and gentlemen. You're trying to run a saloon. God damn it, this is a production.
And she just catching up. She was backlogged.
This is like, you know what that means? That when people do that, you remember you asked your mama for something, like, Ma, this food ain't hot enough. It ain't hot enough. Give it here. And she put it in the microwave on 1,000 and try to burn your goddamn tongue out your mouth.
It'll be hot enough now,
don't
nigga.
fuck with her no more.
Absolutely.
That's what that's about. So that's why she poured all this. Like, you drink this, and I bet you be messed up, and you won't ask me for shit else.
Oh no, that's tragic.
That's what that is. I admire you, brother.
Thank you.
I admire you.
Feelings mutual, brother.
As a talent, as a wordsmith. I can appreciate you, good brother. And just to kind of stay on the topic of that $4,000 blessing that lady gave you.
Absolutely.
Because that's what that is.
It was a blessing. It was a blessing.
He didn't ask that. In fact, he was asleep when she made that decision.
From God's heart to her hand.
That man was in his REM sleep while his woman had already calculated how much money that she needed to bless this man with. She gave him the $4,000 and didn't want nothing else?
Nothing. She just wanted to see me live my life, My dream. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I use those proceeds for a nice camera. I use those proceeds for a nice camera. So when you see me shooting my shit, it's a nice camera, nice lens.
And it's a lady behind it.
And absolutely. Absolutely.
See some men at home right now. That's some men that's on some truck stops. That's some men that are on some highways and byways that are hearing this. And a lot of them have been feeling down about their position in life. A lot of them been feeling like, you know what, I ain't getting everything I need. And sometimes a man feels like I need to have a woman to kind of secure that confidence I need to be a man. And you imparting wisdom. Not only can you find a lady, but fellas, you can find a lady that will provide $4,000 blessings from time to
Absolutely.
time. Random blessings. These blessings are
Absolutely.
random, am I right?
And random blessings and someone that will see you for you and not a piece of meat. You see what I'm saying? These ladies, they'll screw anything. They screwing roses.
Yes.
They screwing dildos, air freshener cans, each other. They sucking off gas station hoses. They doing all kinds of shit. They doing all kinds of shit. So you got to understand, she don't care about you, brother. She don't care about you. You just another object, brother. So what you need to do is make sure that you provide the best friendship that you can provide. You know what I'm saying? Be the best person that you can and hope that you find somebody that knows how to reciprocate in the form of exchanging currency.
To unpack that, all I really want to say is they don't really care about us. Shout out Michael Jackson.
Never understood that song until then.
See, Joey, this is us reuniting. This is us reuniting. Let me tell you something, Slink. I enjoyed this conversation. It was a candid conversation.
Absolutely.
I got a chance to sit on the couch with a man that I call my friend, my brother, and a man that delivered a whole baby. The baby still living?
Oh, yeah, she alive.
Okay. That's very important. She got the baby.
She just turned 25 this year.
Oh, yeah, she living her ass
No,
off.
24.
She living her best life.
24. She turned 24.
24. Hey, brother, listen, man.
And she just smoked a blunt with me, too, the other day.
Oh, she grown. She up there. Yeah, she up there. Joey, you was about to say something.
Yeah, I was finna say, have y'all ever done any work before the other together?
Oh, well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that, Joey.
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, because
I didn't think you would ask.
Yeah, well, you want to tell them? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, we actually did a bunch of shit, sketches and things, all Dev Digital. D-Lay's been a great friend of mine since the moment we met. He's been someone I met as I entered this phase of my life, entering into the entertainment industry. And D-Lay, again, you are one that I consider a friend. You are one I actually like, because a lot of these niggas be real weird. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there, bro. I'm cool with everybody, man. I love everybody, man. Some of you niggas is weird, but that's neither here nor there. So
we did some work together.
We did some work together. You know what I'm saying? We straight. And let me tell you most recently,
let me tell you something. I don't like that we only got one scene together. We did a movie, Dirty Cops L.A.
Yes, Dirty Cops L.A.
And we
Great
got one
film.
goddamn scene in there.
Yes.
Joey shot this bitch for 73 weeks.
Yes.
He shot this bitch for 73 weeks.
Yes.
Me and Slink get the last scene of the 73rd work week.
Yes.
Got one scene, and I'm like, bruh, we should have been in some goddamn. Joey should have been wrote us into some shit earlier for us to meet.
Yeah.
And we end up, but I think we met like that because our schedules. I was on the road.
Our schedule. Well, however, Dirty Cops LA production staff did the best they could as far as scheduling us. We were all over the place and shit. But again, shout out to DCLA production.
There's a premiere coming.
There's a premiere coming, man. We had a great time. Ate some of the best food. Oh my God, this shit was amazing, man. So I'm looking forward to doing it again. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do a red carpet rollout though. We're gonna do a red carpet rollout.
Hey, the way my dog, I can't wait till we shoot season 2. Part 2, because the way he had the weed and the little crystal tray in my trailer. Oh my God, with the little robe, the little card.
You had a trailer? Hold on. Stop drinking, everybody. Turn the lights off. You had a trailer? Can I tell you you had a trailer, nigga? Okay, let me just tell you what. First of all, you got a trailer. I remember, I was like, you know what? I read the script. I was like, you know what? I like this. This nigga wrote it like it's me. He wrote it for my voice. So I was like, that's dope. I'm on the plane. I read it. Did the show. I come back home, and this is how I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna shoot it. This is how the shit was just supposed to work. We're gonna come home. gonna shoot my scene, and we'll be done. Now here's the thing: when you shoot with Joey, you're never just shooting a scene and you're done. Joey will make it seem like your scene is 3 minutes. Hey brother, all you gotta do is come in. You got the lines. You gotta know the lines. You can play with them if you want to. And you go in and you nail it. Bam! We got the lighting. We be dark. I'm like, God damn, that's 3 minutes. You get to there, and I get home, and I said, damn, let me put in. I said, shoot me the address for the shoot. Swear to God, I'm not making this up. Shoot me the address for the scene. So Joey texts me the address. I look at the address. I hear action. I was like, wait a minute. This nigga's outside the window in the alley shooting the fucking scene. I said, hey. He was like, oh, nigga, what you doing up here? I live here. What you doing down there? I know there's no permit to be shooting down here. I know this shot is stolen. I know this. But let me tell you how perfectly stolen this whole shot is. He's got motherfuckers, and then it's Dirty Cops LA, so people walk around with, fake guns, so everybody looks like security. Look like real sweet. He's got random niggas, his cousin, just going up to stop and go, hold on 1 second. Listen. What are you doing? This nigga got on the vest, you gotta respect it. He got on a fluorescent vest, he just hopped, and I'm like, he has really nigga rigged this scene, and it's working. Because it looked like no, it is a real production.
It looked like he got permits though. He looked like he got permits.
There's no paperwork on none of this.
That's one thing about Dirty Cops production. They look like they got permits.
Oh boy,
we look like we had nigga. I had my trailer was nice, nigga. I was smoking.
He said trailer again. He said trailer again.
My shit. He had my shit parked up on Mulholland Drive for my scene. Did you go to the Mulholland Drive scene?
You shot on Mulholland Drive. You know where I shot it?
Wait.
We had to remove people from doing heroin. There was people doing heroin, and we was like, hey, sir, could you stop doing heroin so we shoot the scene? Hey, but you gonna give me? We gotta get them money to buy some more heroin to stop them from doing heroin.
We bought a nigga some pants that one time. He was butt naked.
Yes,
he's ass naked. I mean pants and a belt. We bought.
You got your ass out, sir. We can't have that in the scene. Why? Because that's not a part of the scene. But when you look at the movie, because I still haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
I don't want to see it. Joey Joey do some shit like, hey, just gotta check this one part out. Yeah. And then I'll be like, all right. And he'll come over again and be like, hey, I made a little tweak. Check out this other part. Like, you know what? If I keep checking out parts, I'm gonna watch the whole goddamn movie.
In pieces.
In pieces. But in pieces. But Dirty Cops LA, can I tell them? About the series.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, well, you can cut the shit out. Dirty Cops LA is a series now. He's making it a series. It's gonna be a weekly series on YouTube.
Okay.
And it just works because all the characters, you know what I mean? Everybody knows it. And the story keeps going.
Okay.
You know, so after the movie drops.
Okay, we'll wait for Captain Davis. Captain Davis is back with more fuckery, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Captain Davis, you had a trailer. You had your own trailer.
Oh, it was nice. I had like a crystal candy dish full of weed.
Crystals.
The boy had the meat and cheese tray with the good cheese, like the mustard. Yes, great shit. That shit was hey, they treated me so nice over there. I had the nice Fiji water and shit. You know what I'm saying? And what was that shit y'all had gave me for lunch that day?
That day.
Oh my God.
You had lunch that day. I mean, on the other days you had lunch as well. Okay. Trailers and shit. All right.
You didn't get your trailer, dog?
Trailer? Did I get a? As a matter of fact, I remember one scene. I had to get dressed in an Uber because I didn't have a dressing room, so that was an Uber change. I had to do an Uber change. Hey, listen, man, we gotta run. Slink, brother, tell them where they can find you, brother. Tell them where they can find you.
Hey, you can find me on Cash App at $ Slink Johnson. $ Slink Johnson. You can find me at Venmo at Slink Johnson. You can find me at Zelle at The Normandy Beast at yahoo.com or book Slink Johnson at gmail.com. God damn it, find me on all your social networks at Slink Johnson, man. Smoke yours, man. All your social networks. Don't ask me, all of them, nigga, at Slink Johnson.
Shout out to the Smoke Yours crew. I rocks with them, man. I'm D-Lay. This has been another episode
And make sure you watch Pimps and Kinfolk.
Oh,
Pimps and Kinfolk.
Yes.
I'm so high. This is what I'm here for. Thank you. You're such a gracious host. Oh, yeah. Pimps and Kinfolk. Next episode, July 21st, Wednesday, July 21st, 8 p.m. on twitch.tv/Cannabis Capital. Check out Pimps and Kinfolk. It's going to be great. Make sure you check it out. We once a month right on Twitch TV /Cannabis Capital. Pimps and Kinfolk. Pimps and Kinfolk. Follow that on Instagram too. Thank you.
Big shout out in the studio. Also, we have the lovely Fox in the building, y'all. Yeah. Check her out. She'll be on the next episode of D-Lay After Dark. This is the D-Lay Show. I've been D-Lay. I'll see y'all next time. We out.